Welcome straight back in if you're watching on YouTube. I'm just splitting the fight into bits, but we are right in it. We are fighting an essence of ourself, which we're fighting a part of our own mental psyche that can't accept the truth of what's happened. So I physically have to own my own reality in this super weird vibe. I'm fighting Dark Link.
What?
Yeah, Vice. It's my Jungian shadow self.
I see. You'd have to learn my example. Not this time.
Sorry, I'm missing chat. I want to try to do the counter stagger thing. That did not work at all. Yep.
Not this time.
Okay, jump in here because I now want to grab Strength Tonic, Stone Skin. Oh, that's fine.
Flames to me!
I don't have any other good big ones, so I've just got to hack in and flip build.
Wake wins!
Oh, that's a real shame. In Clive's case, it's extra ego. Pull my Akon trigger. So emo.
No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you.
Reconciliation of the self is such a banging theme to put into a video game.
Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
Whoa, what is that? Accept truth with L3 and R3!
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Oh my god, look at that! That's so fucking cool! This is the coolest fucking thing in the world. Do you know when we were talking earlier about how it's quite satisfying? But like, you know, it's not quite God of War satisfying in a combat. That's satisfying. That's really chunky. Acon triggers! This game has Acon triggers! I just went full Spartan rage. Oh shit. Punch. Ladies and gentlemen, we have vanquished our shadow selves. That was so insane. I barely understand conceptually what even happened. New gauge, new limit breaks. Oh, mate, forget paying for psychiatry. Just enter all of your emotional problems into Square Enix, and they'll pump out a game like this for you. Level 22. Fire Shard. The power of the Acheon Ifrit made manifest. Shard crystal is hot to the touch. God modes in chat, please. Snow Rip, Elemental, Wolf Canis, Rinstant, Moonlight, Ebrig, Very Blueberry. Thank you very much for believing in your boy. Ayatollah.
Yes, no, you were sorry. What is union? Talent
Acceptance. Acceptance is the third book in a trilogy by, I think, Jeff Vandermeer, who did Annihilation. Who made a film out of it with Natalie Portman. Oh god, from her POV, I've just been...
It's nothing.
It's been like 1 second. I just stood there.
No more chasing shadows. Hooded man isn't here. We should go.
You don't want to glean more information from this ancient mural? Is that a threat or warning? Vice, absolutely. Yeah,
Clive,
I'm glad they stepped up the maturity,
are you sure
definitely.
you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
This is wild.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am.
Perhaps my mother will love me now. She was really particular about people being dominant.
The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want?
So the hooded man still exists as a separate entity, and that's for one that is Joshua.
I need to know.
It just wasn't the one that we
Since
saw
I'm still
today.
breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
You romanced anyone yet? Oh, we nearly
We'll
kissed
find
Jill.
your answers.
Nearly, we nearly
together.
kissed.
I want to learn the truth too.
Careful with that edginess, Clive. More edge, my lord!
There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
No elemental, not yet.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Hey now,
I
it's Skiggles.
don't think I could do this without you.
Hey
You
Chameleoness.
never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
Okay, I will. I'll tweet it, Eva. Just for you.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
That is Joshua, right? Isn't it? That's Bog. Look at that throne.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said... He said Sid paid him
Oh no, it's her head.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me?
Someone else must have sent it
Find
though.
out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out.
Confound it.
No!
Yes, my lord.
We did Chameleon S in the 1930s. It's like saying sapristi in French. Like, you can say it, but no one says it. Someone's pulled a 7 on him. It's not Sid's MO to send a head in a box, though. So somebody's trying to ignite a war? You've only got curses. We do scream good heavens on arriving. Good heavens, I'm about to arrive! The train has pulled in to the station! Ifrit awoken. Clive has gained the control of the Acheon Ifrit, allowing access to new Acheonic abilities, such as Ignition, a fiery lunge that drives back enemies, as well as unlocking a limit break gauge. Slots for the abilities are shared with those for the Phoenix. Oh my god, this is so cool. The limit gauge is located below the HP bar. It sits somewhere about here. Release Clive's Inner Beast and Semi-Prime into Ifrit. When the gauge is full, you basically Spartan Rage. It fills by taking damage and good maneuvers. Semi-priming is what you have to do when you're a stripper in England, because you're not allowed to have a full wedge. So you semi yourself so that it looks good still. It grants increased attack potency, speed, HP regeneration, and guard breaking strikes. That is so cool. That is so cool. Oh my god, that is so cool.
What next?
We returned to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
What a load of beef. Okay, so number 1, ability points. Ifrit channeled. I have 10,039 points. We can do a storm of fireballs that circle about Clive, damaging nearby targets. Ignition, attack while charging, inflicting multiple hits and forcing enemy back. That is pretty intense. Okay, and then eventually we'll get Aerial Blast, which just looks really dramatic. This game. Okay, so currently I've got Spin Ring, Flames of Rebirth, Spin Ring 4, Ignition. So this is still damage heavy. So I'm going to make my wind attacks be specifically the ones to break down the stagger bar. Like, that's massive on the stagger. This jump back return's pretty cool, but is this stagger heavy? Yeah. Okay, so you get the wind into stagger as much as possible, and then drop these 2 big attack boys. Oh, what a game. What a game. Okay, and also I had a chunk of Ifrit. Do I do that with anything? Increase for heat wave damage. Increases rock gambit. Increases wicked wheel. I can't remember which is which. Scarlet Cyclone. So let's get rid of that. We'll switch it out for... I might just switch it for attack up again. Heat wave. Increase heat wave damage. Let's do that one. Badge of metal. More defense. I don't want to increase damage on wind attacks. I want to increase their stagger, if anything. This game, man. This game. Guys, thank you so much for joining me whilst we've been playing this. It's been a pleasure having you guys come along. Ayatollah's getting some food. Now, if a guy just goes into the bedroom, has a quick cheeky tug, he'll be A-okay. It's just a horn talking right now. Confound it, Mikey. I just realised the 1930s were almost a century ago. Oh. Take a sip. I will. Some cheeky Kopperberg. And some coffee to balance it out. Chameleoness, what was your favourite decade? What's your favourite decade, Eva? My favourite's the one where I met you. The Blight specifically has no life, no magic, and no enemies. At a time where I've just been given new attacks that I am very keen to test out. Can I not...
Torgo, what is it?
Oh dear.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Oh no, the city's under attack. Do you reckon that's Titan already? Or do you reckon it's the Imperials? He's dead! Stop doing that! That guy was just jabbing for fun.
You'll pay for this!
We've got a live one!
What are you doing here? Answer me!
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Gods. Posture check. Imps, the Titans are too slow, yeah? You stole my answer. These were my people.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one!
Yeah! Spirit! Spirit, thank you so much, man. Is there Maggie?
All the ducal dogs!
Isn't that a technique you use with
We're innocent
isn't that
people!
a Itoryu technique? How the devil are you, man? Lovely to see. We've been enjoying a wonderful world of it. Oh, I've got to get behind you, son. You have to get behind him. Oh, there he is. The more I get a feel for mixing wind with fire, the more these attacks are actually insanely effective. Come on, love. Right, let's get these.
Fall to the likes of you. Put them all to the sword. They're all down.
I'm waiting for this next group before I go berserk.
It's over.
Okay, it doesn't last long, but it's fun. I'm doing good. Spirit, I'm glad to hear that, man.
All must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them.
Oh god, look at that
Empress
mace.
Annabella's command.
Oh, look at the end of that. Oh, that'll mess you up, man. You can't block that. Ayatollah, I think Titan's going to come to us, so I don't think we need to worry about that. This is the Imperial forces that are ruining it here.
I know. Wait.
This guy's doing me in because I'm focusing less on him and more about trying to efficiently get my wind stagger mixed with everything else. I guess if it's sideways, you just can't block it. Maybe jump it. That's it. Cut them down, get that stagger into the big boys.
Torgal! Get him!
This time.
Okay, it can be dodged. Oh, I just wasn't timing it well. There we go, I see it now. Now I see it. Yes, I see it. I see it. I see how to work them down now. Smash them and get that DPS stacking. Yeah. Yeah, so, somebody is trying to start a war against Titan and Clive's lot. But this is the Imperium destroying a town that I'd return to with my warm memories.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
He's such a sponge, I'm not... yeah, I tank a lot of damage, don't I? I love it.
We're too late. Gav. Clive!